Welcome back. You're watching Citizen Live at 1. Now, elders and leaders from Migori County are this afternoon expected to meet with President Uhuru Kenyatta. The delegation that was set to meet with the president yesterday was unable to do so because of the president's other engagements. A statement from the office of the president, signed by Joshua Kutunyi, however, confirmed today's meeting slated for later this afternoon. The agenda of the meeting, according to them, is to apologize for the heckling and chaos when the president visited Migori County. The delegation is headed by Migori Governor Okoth Obado. Well, let's now find an update from Parliament, and we are joined live on phone by Kendagor Obadia, who has been following early morning proceedings. Now, Kendagor, we understand the Senate, the Sessional Committee on Finance and Investment was set to grill the Embu governor earlier today. Do tell us exactly what happened. We understand that the governor did not make it.
Well, Terry, the question we should be asking ourselves today is Martin Wambora still the governor for Embu County? Because the man was expected, the county government was expected today to be able to answer queries that arise from the audit report of the Auditor General on expenditure and operations of the Embu County government. But then the governor sent his CECs, those are the ministers, the Minister for Investment and Minister for Finance, to come and represent him. But then on admitting that they are actually working for Wambora, then the Senate Committee, Sessional Committee on Investment and Finance, headed by Boni Halwale, decided to send them off. They were told that the Senate does not recognize Martin Wambora as the governor for Embu County. Remember, the Senate endorsed an impeachment motion that was initiated by the County Assembly of Embu and decided that Wambora ceases to hold office as the governor for Embu County. But then Wambora went to appeal, and the High Court upheld his appeal, and he has been in office since then. But then the Senate says they don't. The senators say they don't recognize Wambora as the governor for Embu County, and so they were asked to go back to the county and bring and ask the Deputy Governor Dorothy Nditi to come and answer the audit questions. Back to you, Terry.
Kendagor Obadia joining us there live on phone from Parliament. Now, you know what they say, age is just a number, and if you doubt, well, we have some video that may make you reconsider. Let's take a look at some senior citizen dancers auditioning to bust a move for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Busting moves to the musical stylings of James Brown. These dancers show you're never too old to play. Or pump up the crowd.
Whenever you get 55, this is the place to come. Have a lot of fun and enjoy yourself.
This is Nettie Richardson's 8th season auditioning for the Milwaukee Bucks Grand Dancers.
Oh, I just love to dance. And when I hear the music, just, rattle things up for me.
She's been on the dance team since the beginning and still remembers the first time she performed at a halftime show.
Oh, it's electrifying. When you get out there, you see the people, you just feel all the energy.
All the dancers may be 55 plus, but the moves are almost too hot to handle.
You run out there and the people are going nuts.
John Kazmarowski is another returning dancer. He says nothing beats the energy of being at an NBA game.
It's almost as much fun in the tunnels as it is actually on the floor performing.
But it's the camaraderie that keeps John and Nettie coming back for more.
The people that's on the dance team, they become like your family.
Well, still staying on the international front, after almost 30 years, investigators in Tacoma, Washington have finally solved the case of a missing boy. Here are the details.
That's how the detective who broke this case described the moment when he got the confession detectives at this department have been waiting for decades. January 10th, 1983. That's when Stanley Goudreau called Tacoma police and said his son had vanished at Point Defiance Park. Detectives say the truth was Stanley Goudreau had just killed his 2-year-old son Wallace. But police and the community believed the story at the time. flyers were circulated about a suspicious person who had been at the park. The father was a suspect, but there was never any evidence tying him to the case, and police never found a body. But then in 2011, in Louisiana, Stanley Goudreau turned himself in for the murder of his wife. When Goudreau was arrested, Tacoma Police Detective Gene Miller decided to go to Louisiana to see if Goudreau wanted to talk about his son. And he did, admitting he had hit the boy and buried him along the Tacoma waterfront. Police resumed their search at the time but never found the body. That did not stop prosecutors from filing manslaughter charges against Goudreau in the death of his son.
And it's definitely one of those ones that as I said before, strikes a chord with all of us because it's a child case, and children are not supposed to be killed. They're supposed to live these long, happy, healthy lives.
Goudreau is serving time in Louisiana for his wife's death right now, and we're told he could be back here in Washington State on his son's manslaughter charges within the next month. In Tacoma, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.